Hey guys, this is this week's vlog, and I think because of so many fights going on in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna pump out a couple more vlogs per week than we normally do. But I'm gonna get this one started off with a big thanks. Last vlog, or maybe 2 vlogs ago, we had a gi sponsor send me a really cool gi that I was very appreciative of, and I've actually been using the dang thing. But I'm going over today who sent me some really great gear, is that Trident gear. So they actually gave me some gloves. They sent me some gloves, wraps, and some tie shorts. But I've already been wearing the tie shorts, so I don't have those to show you, but they're really bitching. They feel really good and they work really well if you like to kick, even if you don't like to kick, but the tie shorts are next to none. Now these gloves, so check this out. If you have heavy hands, you're really gonna like these gloves because it's got the double wrist support, okay? You put these things in here, even if you don't have heavy hands, then you've got excellent wrist support. These things are money. You put them in, I don't know what they did inside, but the padding's really nice once you put it in, but you got double wrist support, so you can put hands on somebody with these things. These things are really nice. I like how they fit my hand. So Trident, yeah, they turn out some good gloves. So if you're looking for a new set, and they're 16s, but they don't feel like 16s, but I put them on the scale and they're 16s straight up. So if you're looking for any kind of fight gear, wraps, shorts, the shorts again are second to none. So we have wraps, we have shorts, we have these gloves are money. So if you're looking for that, I'll put a link in how you can get a hold of these guys, because people send me stuff, and if it's not good, I'm not gonna say it's good, but all this Trident stuff so far has been on point. So look them up. If you're gonna spend your money, it's good to spend it with these guys. Now, it brings me to another point with all these fights coming up. So this upcoming week, you have Floyd versus Paul. That's going to be a big fight. So what I'm going to do is bounce from here and go down to Mayweather's gym and talk to one of the coaches about how he's going to put that fight together. So that's this week's vlog. You got questions, comments, or stories, Floyd, about gloves, any of that good stuff, please drop it in the comments below, and we'll get to it. But for right now, if you didn't know, now you know. Okay, so we're gonna go over something that is gonna help a lot of people out, hopefully. In the sport, when I say in the sport of boxing, I mean combat sports, whether it's kickboxing, boxing, Thai fighting, anything striking involved. The most painful strike you can get is where?
Liver.
The liver shot. Okay, now, well, I say boxing a lot because that's what we do most of the time is throwing hands. So you'll take that left shovel hook to the liver and it'll put you down. So if this is one of those things where somebody tells you don't put your hand on the kitchen stove or whatever because it's hot, and then you do it anyway and you're like, oh, I told you so. Now, if you can do anything you can to prevent getting punched, now here's where I brought Big Boy in with me today, or kicked or kneed to the liver, just take my word for it, don't have it happen. So we're gonna go over a couple setups today. I'm not gonna make this a huge long video. We'll go over a setup for a punch to the liver, a setup for a knee to the liver, and a setup for a kick to the liver, because all 3 of them will work, and you don't wanna feel it, because it's gonna feel like death at the time. What happens real quick is the blood vessels open up, but rather than the blood going fast, it goes half the speed slow. So what your body does is it has to lay down horizontal. It's not like it hurts and you go, oh, I can lay down, or I need to lay down. Your body just automatically does that for you until it calculates. You get blood back to the head how it needs to be, and then you can stand up and go. So that's how that whole thing is. Another thing too, when you get cracked with that liver, you'll see some guys, as soon as they get touched, they fall, boom. And then you'll see some guys, they get touched and they take a couple steps and then it kicks in, they're like, oh, and then they fall down. So it's nor here nor there. Sometimes you'll get it quick and sometimes not. But if you're fighting somebody or possibly sparring somebody that you know, you can turn it up a little bit and you want to get them out, you can touch that liver and then they'll go down. Because like this big guy right here, I could probably punch him. I know I've seen it a couple times where he can take a shot to the chin or the head or whatever, and he's just going to keep walking through it. So that's going to make a long night if you're just continually trying to hit him in the head, and he can take it. You're not going to get anything done. But even like a 400-pound guy, like Big C's, the guy that you've seen with me on a lot of videos, even if you hit him in the liver, you can put him down, or kick him, or knee him in the liver, okay? So that's a spot that you can put anybody down with. There's a lot of people, I don't say a lot, but there's enough people like Troy who can take a shot to the head and still walk through it and end up putting you down. But you touch that liver and boom, because he's lean too. So that also helps too. There's not a lot of excess fat, water, whatever they got going on around that. They can still help when you touch it. But if you get somebody big and it's lean, boom, that liver's going to go down. Okay, so here's real quick. So on the first one, we're going to go one of the best ways to get to the liver off just boxing, just hands, and that's going to be the shovel hook. So I'm going to throw a jab cross at Troy. He's going to catch my jab, slip my cross, and then send that lead or that left. He's orthodox, so it's going to be his lead hook to my liver. So we're here. So I throw a jab cross. He's going to catch the first one, slip the second one, and then bang, I'm exposed. Yeah, boom. And now, for a big guy, he's quick, so he could whop, whop, double up on that thing pretty quick. So we're going to go over that one more time. I'm going to shoot a jab cross, catch, slip, bang, bang. There you go. And then I'd be down like that fast. Now, we're going to essentially do, we'll set up for a kick. I'll shoot that same jab cross, so it makes it easy for everybody. I'll shoot a jab cross. He's going to slip and then set that left leg kick up and then send that thing. So that would hurt probably more than the knee or the punch, because there's a huge chance he's going to take out a couple of ribs with that, and then as well hit the liver. So I'm just in a bad spot. So so if I shoot a jab cross, boom, boom, and then wham, yes sir. And he kicks like what, I don't know, like. So if you get somebody who's versed in kicking and doesn't have a problem kicking you in the body, because he's tall too, so that lines up real good for my midsection, something I don't want to do. So one more time, I throw that jab, whoop, whap, wham, boom, and that one. Yeah, I guarantee it, just by feeling that right now, thank you for not killing me,
yeah. Yes, sir.
he would end up breaking some ribs with that. So you would feel the pain of broken ribs and then that liver, and you would just lay there for, I don't know, probably 5-10 minutes until that pain kind of subsides. Now, on the knee, there's a couple different ways you can set that knee up. So for example, I'll shoot a jab, that same jab cross. He's going to catch, slip. Now he's going to throw a lead hook to my neck, okay? And that's his in right there. So when he throws that lead, or he's going to throw a lead hook to my head, but instead of punching me in the face, he's going to cut the back of my neck, and then that's his in right there. He can redirect and throw off of either knee, depends how the angle works.
Either one.
Yeah. Now if you notice, there's a size difference here. He's like 250 right now.
Damn near.
So he would be able to move me around fairly easy to set whatever knee up or angle he wants off of that. So that's a huge benefit too as well. Okay, so I shoot that, and now he cuts the back of my neck, and then bang, yes sir. Now off that, because I'm already have that angle from shooting that over, so my liver's exposed. So one more time, whap, whap, bang, yeah, boom, boom, boom. I'm done. Because when he clinches, when he gets that single collar tie up, he can keep it a single or go to a double, but he's pulling me down. So my head's, I'm bending at the hips and not the knees. So it's just all bad. All that's exposed. So we'll go one kick, or we'll go one punch, one kick, and one knee. So we'll set the first one up with a punch. All three, I'm shooting a jab cross of all three. Boom, boom, bang, yep. Boom. Now, if he wanted to be really mean about it, after he hit me in that liver and I went down, he could just send that boom and end up busting my grill up. So we'll go one more off that punch. He'll double up, one to the liver, one to the head. Yeah, because my hand's coming down. As soon as he hits me with that liver, that thing's coming down. So that's the punch. Now we're going to go to the kick. I'm shooting that same jab cross. Bang! Woo! One more with that. Boom. Yeah, same thing. If he doubled up on that, because that's coming down, he can end up soccer kicking my head out of the building. And then the third one, I'm shooting it, and that's the knee. I'm shooting a jab cross. He's going to set it back up with the knee. Boom! Yeah. It's all three of those. The punches, they're all painful. You wish you'd probably died. Is the least of the three, because that knees could probably end up breaking some ribs too. It's just all bad. So in the combat sports, whether it's boxing, kickboxing, Thai, savate, whatever you want to throw, that liver shot is the most painful punching experience. So for right now, if you have stories about this, if you have questions, comments, hit us up in the link below. And Big Troy, I'm sure, is going to help me out with more videos. We can get that going. Anything, whether it's grappling, boxing, whatever, we'll hit it up. But for right now, if you didn't know,
now you know.
So which video do you want to watch? You want to watch that video? You want to watch that video? You know, that one's really good. But on the other hand, that one helps the video you just saw.